Hey, what is going on, guys? It's Young here, and today I'm back in another Fortnite video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the recent aim assist nerf in Fortnite. I was going to put out a video yesterday on this, but the reason why I waited because I really wanted to have a full day's experience of the new update to give my full opinion on exactly the changes that were made. And I also want to talk about moving forward if linear settings or exponential settings are going to be the best settings to choose from, just because of the little bit of aim assist nerf that there was, if it's worth playing on exponential because of this change, and really just to give you guys my full opinion on everything about the new aim assist update. And real quick, before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. I give away 2,000 V-Bucks every single Friday. So if you guys want to take part in this giveaway and a chance to win, all you guys have to do is to drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you guys do turn on those post notifications so you guys get notified for every single new video. And lastly, comment down below either your Xbox gamer tag, your PSN gamer tag, or Epic account, and you guys will be automatically entered into the next giveaway. And also, if you guys like to support me in the item shop, all you guys have to do is go down to the bottom, click on support a creator, type in my code. My creator code is Young Humor, and you guys will have me added and supported as a creator. And alright guys, let's get right to the video. Alright, so in this video, I wanted to be talking about the new aim assist update where they nerfed aim assist, and this update only applies to people who have above 60 hertz when they play, so it doesn't affect console players. But I have heard from some people that it feels even stronger on console than before. I don't know if that's just a placebo or what the case may be, but some people said it felt even stronger on console. But I want to talk about this because it is a huge change to the game, nerfing aim assist, especially for people who have higher frames, because those are the competitive players in this game. Obviously, there's still competitive people on console, but you don't have console players qualifying in like the big events. It's mainly PC on controller players for those people qualifying on controller. So this is a huge deal for those type of players. And as well as update does affect me because I do play on 240 FPS. And like I said, I wanted to make this video a day after so I can really get a good feel on the aim assist, just because it came out. The update just came out yesterday, obviously depending on when you're watching this video, but for me it came out just yesterday. So I played a full stream. I stream every day for about 4 hours, play some solos, and I got a really good feel on exactly how the new aim assist feels and how big of a change it really was. And to be honest with you guys, it really doesn't feel drastically different. Obviously, I did notice quite a bit of a change. There was quite a few instances in which I did feel like my aim assist was significantly weaker, and those, for example, were maybe close range where the other player comes from a specific angle. I feel like my aim assist is a lot less sticky than it was before, so for certain angles and for certain shots, I definitely noticed that I wasn't as consistent as before, but it wasn't like night and day where like my aim assist dropped down by like 50%. I wasn't able to hit my shots. I was still very accurate. I got quite a few wins yesterday. I just definitely felt in a few instances that my aim assist was almost like non-existent in some areas. So it wasn't really the biggest change. So what they said in the patch notes is they made it so the aim assist felt like 60 hertz aim assist on any sort of, if you play on 240, if you play on 144, it's supposed to feel like how it should be on 60 hertz. Now the thing with this is, as a lot of keyboard players said, that the aim assist wasn't too overpowered on console, and that it was only overpowered for those people who played controller on 240 FPS. But the thing is, whatever keyboard players say, they're usually wrong about every single thing that they say, and you guys know that's facts, just because, for example, just a couple months ago, they were saying how L2 spam took absolutely no skill, how the auto rotation was completely unfair, and that they needed to remove that immediately from the game. And Epic did listen to that keyboard community. They removed the L2 spam from the game. They completely removed legacy aim assist, and can you guess it? Keyboard players complained even more about aim assist. Linear was too overpowered. It was literally aimbot. The linear aim assist in people's boxes were too strong, so they want it to be nerfed. And not really much of a surprise, but linear aim assist has been nerfed to the 60 hertz, I guess what it's supposed to be. And so this is exactly what keyboard players wanted. They wanted aim assist on 240 FPS and 144 FPS to feel like it is or should be on 60. So this is the nerf that they have been asking for at least the past few weeks to a month. And as you can see, it has been out of the game. But if we're going to be completely honest, down in the comments down below, put how long you think the keyboard community is going to not complain about aim assist for. To be honest with you guys, I would say about 2 matches I don't know, being generous, I would say about 3 matches of competitive until keyboard players complain that aim assist needs once again another nerf, because like I said, I do play on 240 FPS, and this nerf really didn't feel like the biggest drastic change. I was able to still laser people out of the air. Obviously, it didn't feel as sticky as before, but I still was able to do it pretty consistently with no problems. So this change really wasn't the big drastic change that people were saying, that it was too overpowered on console, but yet once they nerfed it to the console rate on PC, like what I play on, it really didn't feel like the biggest change. So keyboard players, I already know, are going to start complaining about aim assist right away. I would say give it like 2 matches, maybe 3 at most. And then you have those, controller players in the community who are like, oh, they finally nerf aim assist to the way the keyboard players want. They're going to completely stop complaining about aim assist, and that can be further from the truth. You guys already know there's nothing that Epic can do short of completely removing aim assist that will keep PC players from not complaining. They will always complain about aim assist until it is completely removed. That's the only thing Epic Games can do to aim assist that will stop keyboard players from complaining, unless they nerf it like completely or they remove it by 80%. But Epic Games will never do this because the majority of people who play Fortnite are controller players, whether that's on console, whether it's on keyboard, and just for the simple fact that if you play keyboard and mouse, and most of you guys don't really play keyboard and mouse on console, most people who play keyboard and mouse is going to be on a PC, and PCs are much more expensive than consoles, so obviously more people are going to be on console than PC because it is very expensive to play on PC. I mean, you're dropping at least, I would say, even if you play PC in 60 hertz, it's not really the same. I'm talking PC 144 hertz. I mean, you're talking at least, I would say, maybe like $800 to $1,000 for a PC. So obviously it's not the cheapest thing in the world, so most people are going to be on console. And if they completely remove aim assist or do any sort of major change, obviously people on controller are going to stop playing because they're going to be missing every shot, and it's just not going to be enjoyable. So obviously Epic Games is not going to be removing aim assist or really do any major changes to console aim assist. So with that in mind, you obviously will know that keyboard players will never stop complaining about aim assist until probably they quit Fortnite or they complain about aim assist on a different game. You never know, they're always going to be talking about aim assist. So that's really just my view on the whole changes. It wasn't the biggest drastic. I know a lot of you guys who play on console, maybe you guys felt a boost to it, maybe you guys felt a little bit weaker. It's supposed to not affect console whatsoever, but I wanted to give you guys my opinion since I do play on 240 FPS and this change drastically affects me. I want to give you guys my opinion and my thoughts on this, how I feel about the aim assist, if I feel like it's like the same, if I feel it's like a little bit weaker. I would say minimally weaker. I would still, like I said, a few instances where I noticed that the aim assist wasn't as sticky as before, but all in all, really wasn't the biggest change. I'm still able to beam people out of the air, and I can still make keyboard players scream controller player, so obviously it's not the end of the world. I'm still able to hit my shots like before. I definitely just noticed a little bit of change in certain situations, but all in all, that's just my opinion on the new aim assist change. Keyboard players will still complain. Nothing is going to change. There's nothing that they can do to stop keyboard players from complaining. And as far as linear aim assist versus exponential, I have heard some people say that maybe switching to exponential is the move, just because since they're nerfing aim assist a little bit, it's going to be a little bit harder to aim, and playing on exponential can give you that boost on aim, just based on the way the input curve works on exponential aim assist and just how the movement works on it. So honestly, my opinion on that is, if you play on exponential, I would stay on exponential, and if you play on linear, just stay on linear. I think that's going to be the best option because, like I said, it's not the biggest change where it's unplayable on linear by any means. So I would recommend, if you play on linear, stay on linear, and if you play on exponential, stay on exponential. But with that being said, I'm going to change maybe a setting or two. So tomorrow's video, I am going to release a new settings video just because I wanted to make maybe a change or two. I wanted to give a full fill of the new changes, and I'm going to make just a couple slight changes that I think are going to help my aim the best. So with that being said, that's wrap up for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys liked it, make sure you guys do hit that like button. Make sure you guys do subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Make sure you guys do turn on post notifications so you guys get notified for every single new video. And as well, I do live stream every single day on this channel at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And on my live streams, I play solos every single day. So if you guys want to see me live, or if you guys want to watch me play solos, definitely come by live streams. Like I said, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time every single day. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys watching the video. And alright guys, I'll see you next video.